Part 2. I think part 1 went quite well. Perhaps you think otherwise. And if you do, you know, you're wrong. I'm a bit tired. So this will be the last one for today, but I thought, yeah, I enjoyed doing the first one. I'll smack another one out now. Tomorrow I'm going to stream some stuff. I don't think I'm going to record anything for YouTube. Actually, I'm also going to try and get out a bit. Charles XII. Sweden has an interesting military history. I don't know much about it. But even at their height, the Empire of Sweden was only really a regional power. So I think the Empire of Sweden, at its foremost, was Sweden, Norway, Finland, this, and a bit of this. I'm prepared to be corrected by any Finnish people knocking around, of course, if you want to be like, nay, the Empire of Finland was big and beautiful and etc, etc, you know. Other noises that Finnish people might make in... Oh, not Finnish. Possibly Finnish. Swedes probably are. I'm just talking bollocks, aren't I? Well, that's just what the channel's about in general. They've got 240 men per unit, so it's a proper unit. We've only got 120. And to be fair, we've only got 5 units of guns. 1 piece of piss poor cavalry, 2 cannons, and some pikemen. We might lose this. But it seemed like an easy steal. Which, to be fair, is probably what Prussia, at this point in history, although not necessarily on this exact date, I think it was a little bit further in the future, was thinking about Silesia then. Oh, and we're attacking, so they are going to hide in their fort, which... Yes. Mima. And the cannons of the general. And that would seem the best. Let's put the guys back, but not too far back. Get that wall there. If they actually stay on the wall, we might be in luck. We might be able to thin some of their ranks. I know originally I was like, oh, you know, the first series I think it was, oh, this heightened unit scale is so unnecessary. I was perfectly happy with it on the, you know, the standard. Which I was, you know, 120 men. It's fine. It's the, you know, it's the standard. I had no issue with it. Ooh, cool uniform again there. But once you actually get to the, you know, get down to the 240, it does look a lot cooler. It makes the battles feel more real and more imposing. It's an all-round good time. It does make them very susceptible to cannon fire, unfortunately, though. If I'd had more cavalry, I might have tried to run them down, but only 45 horses. It ain't going to do much. Did we kill anyone? No, I don't think we did. Oh yeah, okay, we killed some line infantry. And they're only provincial line infantry as well. I'm not going to really kill anyone, no. I think we're going to lose, actually, though. I don't think we're going to get through. And them being stuck up there will be more of a problem. Your regular pandas at 120 as well. A lot of the early Austrian armies will consist of these because all their regions can get them. They're not spectacular, but they're decent. What are you? Are you the line infantry? I think you are, aren't you? There you are. Oh, wow. Look at that sexy uniform! Ugh. Some fucking weirdo with a fetish is what I was actually sounding like now. Like, this was the peak of military dress, though. Like, so nice. I mean, ours is nice. It's like shooting fish in a barrel, but... Actually, they only had the 2-line infantry, didn't they? One of them's badly damaged because it was on the walls. And the other one's slowly being whittled down because... Well, because it is. They're completely open on this side. So I'm thinking... I send you guys up with a bit of melee. And even maybe a line of infantry and support. Keep them under fire from the cannons because it's 198 line infantry with a high ground advantage. That's quite terrifying. If we could storm through here, like if we get the cavalry through and just sit them on the town square, they'll have to turn to meet us. If we get the line infantry through with them. Being hit by our own cannons. Oh yeah, you are. They have nowhere to route to either. They do just have to stand on the walls and die. Like, even if their morale breaks, they can't flee anywhere. I do kind of like the white and the blue though. Isn't it? You just been shot. You arrived too fucking early. And have you just been massacred before you even got through the gap? Jesus Christ. Smaller unit scale. Alright, there's a guy like through there, please. Shoot at that. What are you doing? Oh, seriously, what are you doing? Well, at least somebody's fucking doing their job. You guys go quicker. Well, you stop firing, because you're only shooting our own at this point. You return fire. Just let me out of them. Yeah, I think I bollocks this up, but... And even their citizens' militia is giving us hell. You guys are on fire at will, why aren't you shooting those guys right in front of you? You guys just fucking go, you're losing more men and you're not shooting back. It's pretty disgusting. And you charge through that gap. They've got you the time you need to set up. Put them in their little red cloaks with their gnome hats. Okay, again. Stop firing. Stop firing. Winning. Against line infantry. Plug your fucking bayonets at these lads. I want them dead. You lose a few while they stop to do the plug-in bayonet animation, which is a shame, but... Right, you lot. All now fire at will. Alright, at least the plan's going, well, as planned over here. It's going better than it's planned. Oh, they've done a weird thing here, though. Guys, maybe they have that kind of range. I don't know. It's odd, though. They should be able to hit these guys from there. Apparently they're really good in melee though, so... Charge through that gap. Oh, you've been swarmed by everyone, to be fair, and now you guys are going to get exactly the same treatment if you're not careful. Plug your bayonets, all of you. You're not going to get a shot off, so plug your fucking bayonets and fight. It's the line infantry broke first. Again. I mean, it's a throwaway force. We've done some decent, if unspectacular, damage. They got a volley off, but one of our cannons has now ricocheted into them. They're only winning slightly. Our cannons dropped in again. We've got bayonets. It's close, but I think our guys will break. Small charge up the rear by 3 guys was enough to break them. Shame. Right, so yeah, let's just keep firing. May as well wind down the clock and kill as many as we can with cannons. No point charging the cannon crew in, they'll break before they get through the gap. Well, we've wiped out the entire garrison, which is fine because they auto replenish anyway, so that's not going to do anything for us. But the line infantry, 125 and 105. Now they're in prime position to be cannons as well. Where are we actually firing from? Okay. I mean, it's good of them to come out, to be honest. I don't think we're really making the most of it. We're getting the odd hits here and there. So if we then just use the... if we can break these guys with the cannons, and then break them with the cannons, then the cannon crew can probably fight the 3 guards down there. And we still win this. Broken but not shattered, so he's going to come back. I think they're slowly moving out of range. Yeah, they have... well... they've moved into let's not do that range. What are they shooting at? I mean, it's fine by me, but like genuinely, who have they seen? My cannon's not really landed any good hits, but need to fire a few more against those guys on the wall, I suppose. The more kills we can get, the better. Damage. Well, I was going to say it's damage limitation, but it's not, because it would have been nice to get Silesia, but this is a throwaway army, because they'll never replenish to the proper unit size. So if we can use them to inflict casualties on our enemies, then it's a win for us, regardless. And then we don't have to pay their wages, which is another win. It's more money. Where we can recruit the proper units that are the right unit size. I'm going to get a boat and one more unit of colonial militia. And we're going to see about invading some Dutch territories in the Caribbean, just to increase our trade revenue a little bit. Prussia was never famed for its navy. Oh shit! Prussia was never famed for its navy, and I don't think we will be either. But again, if we can get some trade ships, maybe some 6th rates at the very least. The number has not gone down on that unit, so we've not killed any in the time this one cannon's been firing. Oh, we hit one of them. One unlucky bastard. Oh, a few more gone down. I don't know what it is. I'm in love with the Austrians. So if you're Austrian, congratulations. I love you. But I don't know. Just seeing the flag, seeing the units. Grr, I love Austria. But I told myself I will not do an Austria playthrough yet because we've had like 3-4 campaigns. We're not in a position to be redoing them. And not that the Austrian one needed redoing, to be honest. It was a victory and a beloved series, but I just want more Austria. I need more Austria in my life. Sorry, this has probably been a bit of a boring video for you because it is just the cannons firing more and more. But the more we kill, the less of a threat they are, less of an immediate threat they are to us. It takes 2 turns to replenish. And to be fair, they probably in those 2 turns could recruit another 2 units, but you know what? Go. In fact, sod that. Let's see if we can steal that from them. They've done a good job of the cannon crew, you know? They've whittled the enemy down. They're not terrible in melee. Well, I mean they are, but most of our line infantry died in that gap. You have opted to go this way. And they broke at the sight of them. Yeah, there we go. They managed to set up and shoot us. That's fine. By all means, run wherever you want to run, but you've served your purpose. Thank you. Yeah. So we killed. Well, we didn't kill, but we damaged one of the. We didn't really achieve a lot there, other than killing our own units. I think in hindsight, probably a mistake. But we got a good garrison here. Got a very good garrison there. Same here. We're in no danger, so let's just carry on. Ooh, a rare defeat for the British against the Dutch there. Like, British naval power is what it's famed for. Getting beat by the French. I don't really know of any, speaking of the French, I don't really know of any, any British naval defeats. I'm sure there were plenty. British military defeats, I know of quite a lot. Mostly against colonials as well. But even in this era, though Britain established himself as essentially the dominant power in Europe. So you want to give me a shit territory in exchange for my good one? No, thank you. Berlin's under siege, but we've got the ring bayonet now. It's annoying that they went straight for the capital, but again, the capital's got a shit ton, although that is also a big army. Alright, so France have decided they want to be at war with us for some reason. But, well, saying that, historically, I think that's accurate. I didn't call my allies in because I'm pretty sure Britain's already at war with France. And I didn't want the... Like, the Russians would probably say no to that. It's too big a war. And I'd rather keep them as a friend. Now... Get a brig. Now I'm at war with France as well. There's the Windward Islands. It's Krakow. We could really mop up if we put a bit of effort in. Gotta be careful though. And also... Fuck. Now keep the pressure on Silesia. No point, like, say, Poland is in attack range. But Poland are also at war with Austria and appear to have made inroads there. Okay. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh dear. Right, so they got a big army there and they got a big army there, but they've not got much. They lost Transylvania. They've not got much to back it up. Yeah, keep the pressure up. Because I don't think the army they've got can take the capital. One little Sado made it, and that's fine. Let's do this. Can you imagine being that one guy that survives from your unit, and then immediately a bigger fucking army rocks up and like, hey, yeah, we're gonna kill you. I'll just end the deployment because hit your job. That's 2 of them. Perhaps they've been kind enough to grant him a general. But a general-esque, a flag bearer, I think it is. It's not ideal. In fact, none of this is ideal terrain. I'm just fucking pissing it down again. There we go. Everyone's arriving now. So that's impact. Oh, never mind. It might be worth just a melee charge, to be honest. We outnumber them. We get in before they get a shot up, never mind. But they're not the most accurate, they're not the most intimidating. Shut down both units. We've got bayonets, they don't. They don't even have plug ones at the minute. Speed it up. Where's the general at? I think it's a long way away. May as well kill as many as we can. So it'll cost them more to replenish. If indeed they choose to replenish. So our losses were negligible there. Not the most efficient, not the prettiest. 76. Probably higher than it needed to be, but now we're because now it gets me Silesia, but no, now we're just slightly outside of Silesia. That's one big dead French army. Thank you, Britain. Except the Austrians are, I was going to say hunkering down, but no, they're coming. They didn't attack the capital, which means they intend to siege it out, because they probably can't win. Which means we will have to come out. And that's my least favourite type of battle. An offensive, defensive siege battle. I hate them. But we will fight it, because we have to, we've got no choice, we can't lose Berlin. I think selling land to the British was a brilliant idea. We've got 3 turns until surrender. They're just trying to whittle us down a bit. And succeeding, to be fair. Good amount of cannon. Oh, they've actually done the Crimea Comet. Well done. Right, Silesia's mine. It's got walls, so we don't have to worry too much about that. We will have to sally out. I don't think there's any two ways about that. Get you embarked. Because this is it in terms of our endeavours here. Port Royal's only there, so in theory the British ought to have this area well protected. Is that a fire? Okay. That's not great. Now, we're losing money because the capital is under siege, but our trade isn't. Drop the save. Right, we have better technology, bayonets-wise. 1 weakened unit. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's proper line infantry, but still. 90, 35, 5, 11, and 6. Plays 90, 40, 6, 13, and 8. Are they better in melee? No. Yeah, they're worse at everything. That's why they got more numbers. They got the expatriated infantry. We've got some pikes. In fact, we've got quite a few pikes. Honestly, their cannons are probably the worst thing they've got. It's quite scary. Right, I think we should start within the walls. I don't think there's any need to start outside them. But they don't have mortars, so... Pikes all in one place. Get the cheap shite on the walls. Got you there. Oh, we've got someone outside of the walls again. Go there. Natural line infantry can line up at the back. Just have a quick outdoor check. The general, I nearly forgot about the general. He's a good one, I believe, as well. Now, are they going to come towards us? Because they're not technically obliged. This is a defensive battle. They put out their little like they're backing off. Now they've got provincial cavalry. I've got regiment of horse, which should be better. But again, if I charge them blindly into spikes, they're not that much better. Oh, that's why I couldn't put down spikes and things, because technically, despite us being under siege, this isn't a defensive battle. I wonder if they blow a hole in our walls, maybe then they'll come forward. I'd like to see the wall cannons target the cavalry. Yeah. Oh, it looks like we did fire a cannonball in the general direction of some horses. They actually cleverly moved all of their units out of range of the cannon, I think. Right. Yeah, this I was talking about this on the last video, like the order of the cinema. So I think that even though none of the cleaner products we have at home are similar to the ones at the cinema, it's just like, it's lingering, it's driving me mad. Oh, the sooner I get out, the better. Oh, they've blown a hole in our wall. Are they going to come through it? Or have I just got a hole in my wall for nothing now? Maybe they'll come through it next turn if I opt out, but I don't really want to opt out. I also don't really want to march into cannon fire. Like, they could have canister by now. Although they've set up like this, so if I just get the cavalry round the side of them. Which again, I mean, we are firing at their horses, it's just not very accurate fire. Even when it hits, it only hits a couple. Shimmy up. Let me see if you get on that. I mean, even if you just get on that one, it's an extra cannon. Are you gonna find your way? Yes, you have. Maybe. Yes, you have. Well done, lads. And you've immediately fired at something that isn't the horses. Hit though, I think. I think you actually hit the target. This is a good, strong Austrian army, to be fair to them. Like, this is good. Oh my god, look at the uniforms! I don't know why. It's like the crisp white and the off blue. It's nice. Although we've got quite a nice uniform, I must say. Like, there's different shades there, like, and the red accents, like, they really transform it. Yeah, we've still got the blue and the white, but I would say that our white is whiter. Is what I'm going with. Whereas theirs has an element of grey about it. Their blue is definitely a lighter tone, and their boots are like they're even wearing white boots or white socks. Whereas, oh, you're just random pikemen, I don't care about you. Even our cavalrymen, oh, the cavalrymen have got a slightly different outfit. Probably to denote the fact that they're cavalry. Although I would have thought being sat atop a horse would do that, but... Oh, we can't actually come from the sides because there's anti-cavalry spikes. Our only option is to charge the cannons head-on in a sort of light brigade-esque manner. And even then, the line infantry is lined up. That being said, I think the generic garrison forces should be enough to defend should I cock this up. And of course the general will be left with them. We're going to have to mobilise, there's no two ways about it. I'm not just going to sit around and, you know, let our cannons take pot shots for the entire 40 minutes. That would be a waste. You know, it would have been nice for them to hit the cavalry more. But if we're really lucky, they might charge into their own cannon, their anti-cavalry spikes. I believe they can walk into them. Yeah, see, the horses happily jumped over it there. It's only if they're going at some speed that it becomes a problem. Though to be fair, we can outhorse them as well if needs be. I don't think you're really necessary there. Slow it down, because something's happening. Possibly we're shooting our own men. Oh, that is a valley though, isn't it? That is a fucking light brigade valley. They are, I think, trying to shoot our cavalry. You know what, lads? You should probably run. You're being fired on. They're not going to stop. So they're just being whittled down. Oh wow, they've really been whittled down with cannon fire. See, that actual cannons against wall cannons, actual cannons are a hell of a lot better, to give them credit. Where credit is due. They are on anti-cavalry spike, yeah. No, I need the infantry to be in play before I can do anything. They're taking a hell of a fucking pounding. Oh, and the cavalry are as well now, we're gonna have to go. I mean, even if we just sally out, charge the enemy cavalry cannons, and then sally back in, that's a huge win, in my mind. Which, now I've said it out loud, probably should have done. Should have left the line infantry indoors. Is anybody on that one? Yeah, just get in position. Let's get 3 of you out. At least 2 of you out. Friendly fire, not the best idea in the world. Shatter it now. We haven't shattered our own yet. We're getting close by the look of it. Hit them. Walking out. Can't tell. Which is an icon of a cannonball. Can't move my line up. And you're fucking going for it. Legends. Even got through. Excellent. That's just going to keep him busy and confused. Whilst we essentially just move the line up. They went into square formation then, didn't they? Actually, when we did get the cavalry in, you guys stop square formation. We've got it as well, as it turns out. The guys on our wall should definitely stop. Whatever you're doing, stop. places back in the formation. The enemy are still panicking, to be fair. So we've not lost anything in terms of momentum. But we need to take out their horses before we do anything else. Got one last remaining cannon there. Oh! Their horses disintegrated. Possibly they're hidden. Yeah, they're hidden. Pantora's expatriated infantry. Oh, it's just 2 units. I'll only order the cavalry charge when I've established... Well, it's going to be in the centre for a start, because that's where they've left us a nice gap. So if I charge them, and the infantry behind will just open fire. They've still got a lot of line infantry left, and they've got pikes. But we've done our job. Pantoras, I think, are the biggest problem. They've got the range advantage. They're skirmishers. Pandoras. You know what? Look, I will try, but once I've decided a thing, like, I'll forever call them Pantoras. There's no T there. That's not how you say that at all. But because my mind's already gone, this is how that works. You know, your mind essentially creates patterns, recognizes patterns, quantifies things. So in my mind, that will always be how that word is said now. Even though it's really, really wrong, because to try to reprogram the mind is actually a lot more difficult than we tend to lead ourselves to believe. Right, you guys aren't really doing much. Let's get you a lovely flanking position. I think if we got you up there, that'd be the worst thing. Come in at the side. Again, they outnumber us, but they're doing this awkward thing where they run around and don't really know where they want to run to, so that works to our benefit. I think they're trying to work out how to best utilise their mix of line infantry, but they're trying to redraw their line. That's not where I put you, but that's fine. If you're going to stay there, then that's fine. No more advancing. If we use our cavalry at the wrong time, we lose this. Like, the men are already being whittled down, you can see it. And the enemy pikes are only just starting to find our line. Actually, what are they trying to do? There we go, go. There you go, and then we'll pull the cavalry back again. Shattered enemy. Good. Cavalry back. There's the unit of pikes gone. We got line infantry. Line infantry. If they'd have actually committed properly, lined up and started firing, they'd have won this. I mean, they could still win this. Like, we are being whittled down by the ones that are firing. Like there, that was fucking dreadful. Oh, there we go. Glad I noticed that. Go play with them. Probably wasn't enough of them for square formation. You know what? They're quite weak as well. Break up the line. Just break up the line. If you can get a morale shock off on all of them. I overcommitted. We shot our own horses. Some ran into spikes. Oh, that was fine actually. As far away from our own gun lines as possible, ideally. They got left our expatriated Pantoras, which are a problem. In fact, Pantoras are the problem right now. One unit of cavalry didn't want to join the rest, so they've run off somewhere. Even with the overzealous cavalry charge there, I think this is in hand. And it is just irregulars. You know, actually. And then you come down and help. Bang. With our bayonets and our superior melee advantage. End the battle. No point running people down. Like, we took a lot of losses, and to be fair, they've got a backup army a turn away. So if they utilise that, we're not going to get much of a respite, and we might lose the capital. We actually outnumbered them as well, but we killed them all. So that's good news. The army's seen better days. They've got this mega stack here. Which is probably going to try and take Saxony. They might even succeed because we don't actually have that many troops. Shit. Might try and buy peace next turn. I did this a lot as Austria. The old diplomatic reset. So we've got Silesia, we're one territory up. They've just lost a big army. They've lost territory to the Polish as well. So if we peace out and then both go in on the Polish. That's their general. He's now dead. See, the Polish are also winning against the Austrians on their front, so that big Austrian army is their last. But the trouble is, we don't actually have any big armies ourselves. The biggest one we have is very, very depleted because we just fought that battle. So we'll need next turn, assuming we have the money, to replenish that army. Again, 3 grand. So the strike in Silesia. Oh, Christ. No, that's fine. Fix that. So I'm probably going to need the full 3 grand here. Yeah, so we don't have the money. In which case I'd like my cavalry. I'll bring you across into them. Oh, there we go, that worked out. Don't have any garrison in Nassau. That's a pirate ship. That's a problem. Oh, somebody's blockading that. Can we drop in the Windward Islands? Yes, we can. Right, so we've got the Windward Islands. That's locked down. Damn it! I didn't contact them to ask if they'd be interested in peace. They've got 2 strong armies here. One's the garrison of Prague, though. So if we win this, we then need to really get on Prague. We'll take the army out of Berlin and hit Prague. But it's a big if. We've got 2 cannons, 2 line infantry, 2 expatriated infantry, and a general. Cannons aren't really what I need. Numbers will probably win them the day there. That's going to be a big loss, actually, for us. But that is a next episode. Big loss for us. Fuck me, it's tense. See you in the next one.